Welcome to the Rookie Lap. This week, we're not in Kansas anymore. We're at Talladega, the house that Ricky Bobby built, where if you ain't first, you're last.
And there wasn't but one person first today.
That's right, because, a lot of people, around where we are, they've been wanting a lot of rain, but Talladega got a hurricane.
That's right. The hurricane hit Talladega.
What an ending. Awesome. Just great. Wow.
If you don't like that kind of ending, take up knitting.
Yeah.
I mean,
go watch Formula One. Go do something else.
Yeah. Not just the end of the race, but what he did after the race, the whole 9 yards.
What an ending. That's the first time in a long time I was jumping up and down. I was so excited. And it wasn't even my driver.
No.
Might be after today, though. I might have to trade in my 5 minute. Don't worry, I'm not one of those people. I don't just flip-flop on people like that.
A lot of people were waiting on this win, and here it is.
He's one of the ones that I really like out there. So.
And I guess he can go ahead and steal Alex Bowman's name from him, too. The showman. Who's the showman?
About the showman now.
It might have taken him 15 minutes to get turned around in his car just right and get up on the door. But yeah, that little stint after the race, driving around, hanging out the window and doing a burnout against the wall, waving.
Well, you heard, like you said, though, he had thought about it for a long time, which makes me wonder how long he's been thinking about that. But
he had a dream.
He had a dream and he went for it. And I applaud it. I really do. But the Dale Earnhardt comparisons are going to keep coming now because they're going to play that clip from when he did that in his car to wipe off the windshield and they'll play it with that.
Earnhardt did it while they were racing. Whatever, man. It was exciting. Like I said, if you don't like it, take up knitting. Yeah. That was great.
That was great.
But you won't see, I bet you don't see it happen again.
No, they'll make a rule. They'll probably make a rule.
Right now, they're in there. No more of that ever again.
I hate it.
That's all right. It's too late. He's already done it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's in the books. It's on TV.
I wish they wouldn't though. That could be up there with doing a backflip off the car and stuff like that for victory celebration.
I don't even know if they let Carl do a backflip anymore. That might scare him. Who knows? But whatever.
They make up.
It was great. It happened today. That's all I can say.
Yep. But yeah, what a race. What a week. I think we should go ahead and start off real quick and then mention that our co-host here's been turned into a chicken this week.
Yeah. See if he'll say anything.
Richard Petty's not a good driver.
Give him a little squeeze there and push it.
See, that's what I usually hear when he talks about Richard Petty not being a good driver. Because here on This Week, let me tell you something. We appreciate Richard Petty.
The king.
King of NASCAR.
No, Austin's not here. Austin's not here because he's at Talladega.
He was there, and I'm insanely jealous he got to watch Hocevar's first win.
He got to see Hocevar's first win. So if you see me doing this, that's me checking out a text he sent us about the race.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
He might not, though. He doesn't like fun things in NASCAR.
No, I don't think he was rooting. Well, I know he wasn't pulling for Hocevar to win, but anyhow, he still might shoot us a little message. If he does, I'm going to respond. And put whatever he says on here. That's right.
But we like fun drivers this week. So
it was a weird race too, though. It was great. The ending was just super.
But the rest of the race to me was not.
Race, especially the first stage, the way they stretched it out for 350 miles or something.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. It was a long first
incredibly
stage.
boring.
And it was just the way things broke up there was kind of weird, and it really hurt some people's days real bad. I don't know if that's going to be the correct answer going forward as far as the first stage.
But it's like Steve O'Donnell said when he was on Door Bumper Clear that this was not a permanent solution to it, just a little baby step.
I'm not begrudging them for trying it.
Oh no.
I just think the way that it worked out, is that the best way to go about trying to correct the problem without creating other problems? Yeah. I think is where we're at with that.
Which somebody said, I saw it earlier on X. I don't have the tweet here now, but somebody I saw mentioned about how really, if you think about it, they're really just swapping them around. So you're either, because beforehand your longest stage, of course, was at the end.
Right.
So he said the way he was looking at it was like you're getting all of that done with in your first stage. So you get the boring fuel saving, but just go ahead and get rid of it. Like just put up with it now, so then you can have an exciting finish like we had.
Why not just have an extra stage in and split that one in half? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens going forward. I guess there's options.
But to me, when I saw that fella put it in that perspective, I was like, okay, I think this race definitely was one of the better Talladega races.
Oh, heck yeah, not just this race, but all 3 races all weekend. But yeah, this one was definitely by far probably the best Talladega I've seen in forever.
There was a lot more lead changes than there was in the spring race last year.
Yeah.
I remember that race last year.
I mean, what you and I were sitting there watching the race. We were engaged in the race the whole time, talking about certain things that were happening along the way.
Yeah.
You know, some of the drivers that were up near the front, in the front,
yeah,
making passes, running good.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a very engaging race. The first stage was just strange. It's just different than anything I've seen at all.
But really, with this car, there's only so much you can do to Talladega.
Yeah.
You know, with it being, because right now it's not, with this car, it won't ever be what it was in the Gen 4 car or anything else like how exciting it used to be. So,
no, but it all
but they're making
it was well worth watching.
Oh, yeah.
And got better as the race went on. I guess it had that crescendo as the race went on, so that was real cool. Well, besides the hurricane that happened at the race and the big celebration afterwards, there were several other things that happened.
Well, there was a real big hurricane.
Yeah, there was a big hurricane.
Hurricane wasn't even involved in it.
No. So who do you lay that one on?
I mean, I'd lay it on. Who was?
What I saw was Joey pushed Blaney into Chastain, and Chastain, as a result of all that, got into Bubba and turned him. And Bubba for taking a ride like that we're watching right now, he did a pretty good. You could tell he was upset, but did a real good interview. Not just trying to throw somebody under the bus.
No, he didn't say like, "Oh, Ross got up into the back of me" or nothing like that. It was just
and Ross clearly got in the back of him, but from the views I saw there, it appeared that Joey was pushing and Blaney was getting pushed and Ross was getting pushed as well. And then that's kind of like Atlanta. What was it, last year? The beginning of last year, kind of changed the whole.
Oh yeah.
The whole outlook of the race and made it different, even better in some ways.
Yeah, that was the fall race we were at that Chase Elliott won.
Yeah.
Because I remember that was the comment we made during the whole race was your whole field was, I think the whole entire top 15 was non-Chase or at that time playoff drivers.
Yeah.
So it really was interesting to see because you were seeing these people that never got to be up front battle for it. I remember that's before Ty Gibbs started consistently running up front a lot, and he was up there, and who else was up there? I think Gilliland may have been up there, and it was just real interesting to see.
Yeah, well, I can't. Yeah, there were several drivers that we were saying, hey, they got a shot at this.
Cody Ware, Fincham, all that.
Yeah, but
we're up there.
Yeah, today's race was exciting, and a lot of times Talladega almost puts you to sleep with the getting in line and going around in big circles. Yep. But not so much today, and not so much the whole weekend.
No. So overall improvements to that anyway.
I'm just thinking, if they can do that, split the first stage in half, where everybody can run the whole thing.
It'd be nice.
I think you'll have about as good of a product as you'll get out of these cars.
Yeah. But like I say, that's just the problem right now is working around the cars is what it is.
Yeah.
But right now, if you're to ask me which I preferred this year or last year, I take this year.
Oh, heck yeah.
I think that just doing it worked in its favor. Even if it didn't do too terribly much, it did enough to where, I walked away from this race going, that was pretty good.
Yeah. And the ending just couldn't have been better.
No. Golly, that was awesome.
Yeah. It had us sitting on the edge of our seats and jumping up and down right there at the end to see. Yeah. I was hoping my boy Ross was going to get some more spots, but I guess he got caught up in the pits, putting 4 tires on or something, lost a few, and the guys from 3rd or 4th on back just couldn't make up anything. Never really got a good run.
No.
They had a pretty good hard crash there at the end. I didn't even get to see. They didn't really show who all was involved, but yeah, I know you were just looking at it. But I know Bell got in it. Yeah, I couldn't tell who all else it was, but there were several cars that got torqued, which is something that happens almost every race. Last corner, last lap at these big tracks.
I think it looks like to me Shane got into the back of Priest a little bit.
Yeah.
And then Priest got loose and just couldn't hold on to it and got back into Shane, which got into Dillon, and it just wreck. You know?
Why the last lap, last corner, every one of these races coming to the checkered flag though?
I don't know, they're just
you
racing
got
so hard
what
for
you
that
got what
spot.
you're gonna get. What you gonna get another point?
Wow.
Or either a tore up car?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what the goal is there for any of them.
I mean, if you're going for the lead, I guess it makes some sense. If you're going for 7th, I think I'd rather get, 8th or 7th than a car in the wall.
Yeah, me too.
They're not going to move from 7th to 3rd.
No, and I couldn't tell you. I'm not a driver, so I don't know what's in the head of those drivers when they come to the end of it. But
I mean, points matter, but not to the point of destroying your car. So what was the final rundown? Have you got that? Let's see who did have a
I
good
thought they
day at the end
updated the
of the
website
day.
here, but I'll go off of what Google has. So your top 10, going from 1st to 10th: Hocevar, Chris Buescher, Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Zane Smith, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, Noah Gragson, and then Kyle Busch. Get a little
So
bit
Kyle
of
got him
Busch
top
there.
10 today. That's the first one that his team's had this year, isn't it?
Yeah, half the field had to wreck out, but he got there.
That's great. So yeah, you got some drivers up there that some of them still do pretty good at these big tracks. Anyhow, Cindric,
Yeah.
for one, Stenhouse has ran good. I'm at in the past, Zane Smith. So you got some drivers up there.
And Cindric also came back from being a lap down before going into stage 3.
Yeah, and he got caught up in that big wreck.
That's right.
Yeah, he did.
And then, of course, Reddick was there. I thought he was going to pull in Atlanta again and tear off a couple fenders and
Yeah, we
somehow
were waiting
magically rush to the front. And
we
you were
were
about to have a 5-hour show on your hands. But
Waiting for that Reddick miracle, but it didn't happen today. He did get 14th today, so that they can go home and lick their wounds and come back and win next week at Texas.
I bet he's licking all those 5 wins. He's licking those wins real hard.
But see, there's what I'm talking about right there. Bell 17th. He could have probably been, easily.
Well, he got
top
caught
10
up in
and
that wreck.
That's what I mean. If they hadn't done all that, him and Dylan both top 10,
Yeah.
whatever. It's their cars. They're the ones driving them, so they'll do what they want to do.
Yeah.
But congratulations to NASCAR too for trying something different, doing something different.
Oh, is he texting you thoughts?
Yeah, I got a little
We
text
got our
here.
co-host here.
Maybe the finish was stupid.
Do you like anything fun? I'm asking because I know he's going to be watching this tomorrow.
Yeah,
The people
I
at
don't
home
know.
are going to be confused.
I don't know what was stupid about the finish, but okay.
I don't know. He should be happy. Kyle Busch got
Hey,
top
yeah, I
10.
was gonna say his guy got him his first top 10 in,
Mine didn't
in a
even
couple of years.
finish. Mine got caught up in that big wreck.
Yeah, we can, at least he and I can say something about our drivers. This is very seldom it happens, but both of our drivers beat yours this week.
That never happened.
I got a 7 and he got a 10 and you got a 40, I think. Isn't that where you
No,
got it?
no.
Scroll
I'm
down,
pretty sure.
Chris.
No, yeah, he did get.
Yeah.
The whole race it was saying he was 39th and Brad was 40th, but I
Okay.
guess I don't know what Google counts as.
I thought I'd seen 40 on the computer when I was looking during the race, but cool.
Well,
Great race. Great outcome.
yeah, I did enjoy it. And I want to give a shout out real quick. Again, I feel like we're starting to do this more consistently, but the RFK, they were contenders all day. Ryan Preece got him a stage win, and Buescher, of course, was fighting for the win.
Yeah, they were all fast up there running good.
And Brad, before he got in that wreck, had a top 10 car. So,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
love to see it.
Yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with what they did today. It's just that wreck ruined a lot of people's days. That probably would have changed the outcome of the race, but I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm happy with the finish. I'm happy with the way it finished. Nobody got hurt today. Everybody goes home, some of them with a few tore up cars, but Hocevar is now a winning driver in the Cup Series.
Heck yeah.
They can't I guess it could take away from him. They could inspect his car and say he was cheating, but I bet they don't.
No.
That
Well,
was a fan favorite there. Did you hear him?
Oh, they were that
Yeah.
one. Some of the loudest cheers
Wait
I've
a
ever
minute,
heard.
more text. I'm tired of riding in 2 lines and no. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Moving on to TV,
All right.
but I guess not in those. They were riding in 2 lines the last little bit, but
Hey, that last little bit, them guys were running hard trying to get somewhere. There was just nowhere to go.
yeah. It was, but overall, it was a good race. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what the one later on this year looks like. And, you know.
Poor Austin, he can come in here next week and have some dissension on what we're saying. But for now, we're pleased, well pleased.
That's right. He's never going to let us do a show by ourselves again, is he?
Gotta wait till I get home. That was bad racing, you both know it.
We'll wait till Charlotte and all that, because he's not going to be.
That's right, he's gonna be in Germany while we're doing Charlotte.
That's right, so. Oh, Lord.
We'll do it in German. We'll have it translated in German and see if we can figure it out.
Lordy.
Mine race was very good. No more wrecking in the front. No, whatever, dude. It was fun. It was good.
Yeah, good race.
It was good fun.
Oh, man. But really, I mean, honestly.
I guess that maybe, yeah.
What?
I was just trying to think. How much the points might have changed up a little bit today. I don't know. They probably don't have none of that posted yet, but.
No, I think they wait and do that after official results come out. So maybe later on in the show, I'll keep checking.
It might have made a little difference. Where'd Denny wind up finishing?
Denny wound up.
He got back on the lead lap, didn't he?
This has him at 15th.
I think he did on that final caution with just a few to go. I think he got back on the lead lap.
That's just.
But I mean, that's a lot better than where he was, because he was way up in the 30s at one point.
Yeah.
After that first, and this is one of the things that was weird though. That first pit stop, heck, I think there were 5 or 6 people that had bad pit stops. Ran over their crews.
Yeah,
drove in the pits too fast. Several things that happened along the way on that first one. I don't know what the whole problem was there.
I remember they talked about, because we had to listen to part of it on the radio, was Chase Briscoe.
Yeah. Well, I saw it when we came back. I don't know if you caught it, but they did show a quick view of it. Yeah, he hit one of his crew members, but there were several people that had pit problems on that first pit stop.
Oh, that must be it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this looks like what they were talking about. I think he just came in a little too hot. And
yeah, because he drove over his line. He didn't stop where he was supposed to, that's for sure.
He knocked that fella pretty good, right off his feet.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, he was okay.
At least he had the ground to cushion his fall.
Yeah. Well, and he had them tires bouncing up, I guess.
Yeah, no, that can be a scary thing, but he wasn't rolling that hard when he hit him. Oh, he backed up to try to get a second run at him. No, I'm just.
Dang, dude. Back up.
I didn't hit him hard enough the first time. Let me try again. Yeah, if you play it just right, you can make it look like he backed up and came back in and hit him 2 or 3 times.
Oh, God.
No, quit it. Stop it.
Well, I was just trying to see where he hit him. I wasn't trying.
He hit him in the feelings a little bit. Man, I thought we were teammates.
That ain't the first crew member I've seen hit by a car, though.
No,
for ones I've seen, that's relatively light.
Yeah, that wasn't as bad as some of them, but that's a bad feeling when you hit somebody that you work with day in and day out, or hopefully he does. But.
Well, I'm sure he went up to him later and apologized a bunch. Briscoe seems like a nice guy. So.
Yeah. But he got caught up in the big one, too, and never got a chance to get back. That's just kind of the way his season's gone.
Yeah.
He can't get a break so far this season, I don't think, and certainly the car's not slow. It just things haven't worked out their way.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what it seems like. I mean, he's just not showing out as much as he did last year, whether that's him or whether that's just been car problems or what. But I hope he can pull it together. I like Briscoe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's a good one. I wouldn't have complained if he'd have won a race today.
Which really, I could say the same thing about his teammate, because really, you haven't heard much out of Bell this year either. I mean, he's had a couple moments every now and then, but he hasn't.
Yeah.
He hasn't won a race yet, which
you're right.
For him winning 3 in a row last year to start the season is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I
don't know.
I haven't seen it where the cars are slow, though. I think it's just.
No, they all have speed. Like Bell has had moments up front. It's just when it comes to closing it out and doing good. There hasn't been
I
much.
think things going their way. Yeah, just things haven't gone their way. That's all. I guess we'll look at it that way and say that's what it is. Because we know some of the Toyotas have got speed and are able to run after you. I think Reddick could flip the car 8 times down the front straightaway and still get a win.
Yeah, probably.
Nah, we're not going to dig into that. But he didn't win today. How about that?
Yeah, we won't talk
We've said that he did more this year than we said he didn't.
Yeah, which as Austin likes to point out every week, I started the season saying he wasn't going to win anything this season.
Yeah.
And we saw how that went.
But I can see a picture there. It says winner, winner, winner.
And it's got Hocevar on it. So.
Well, I bet they're partying in his pits tonight. You reckon? Or probably on they got what they call it, the boulevard there.
That's what Bowman was talking about.
Yeah, I bet that's where he'll
the
be.
Boulevard or something.
You reckon Cletus is still there?
I was wondering if he was at the race because Hocevar was there for his win yesterday.
You want to drive to Talladega?
Yeah, I can make it there in a couple minutes.
I don't say we just run over there and get in with the party if they're gonna do it on the boulevard.
I really just kind of want some Chili's tonight. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
that's why I don't understand a lot of these sponsors when they get out of NASCAR. I'm like, trust me, if you put like Chili's on your hood or Chick-fil-A or whatever. Well, maybe not on a Sunday, but I'm going to Chick-fil-A tomorrow.
Yeah.
You win your race today.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if I like the driver that's driving for you.
Oh yeah.
So somebody get Butterbean and Waffle House sponsorship.
He mentioned that.
Did he?
Yeah. He said if he got a different sponsor that wasn't Waffle House, he'd just have to start going to there to eat when he got wins. Yeah, I think he's putting the pressure on him.
Waffle House lose all their business.
Yeah.
Golly.
Because they were asking him about it. Did he go to Waffle House when he didn't have a win? He said no. He went when he had a win. That way it made it kind of special.
Yeah.
But he said if somebody else wants to get on board and put their name on the car that's a restaurant, he will certainly go there when he wins.
Hey, business is business.
You know, always looking for that sponsor.
Heck yeah. Oh, I gotta be honest, there was not a lot of people that just kind of showed up today to really talk about.
No,
you didn't hear much out of it. Well, Bowman was like him and Chase were the only Hendrick cars up there standing. So,
well, you didn't. I mean, look at it this way. Here's the way I look at it. You were just kind of getting to the point in the race where everybody was kind of setting themselves up to try to get through the second stage if they could get some points in the second stage, and then get ready to race. They really hadn't got down to where that hey, it's time to get on the wheel, and then so many got taken out, so you don't know.
No.
What somebody else could have done, because there's plenty of fast cars, or as fast as what won. Just couldn't have worked out any better, in my opinion.
I'm glad to see Hocevar get his win. That's just awesome. So
you got Hocevar won, then you got Corey Day won yesterday in the O'Reilly Series, first time winner, and you got, let me see if I can get this right, Andy Janikowicz. That's as close as I can get. He won in the ARCA Series. He had 3 first-time winners at Talladega this weekend. Well, I don't even know if that's ever happened before.
Andy
Yeah, you go ahead.
Jankowicz. No.
See, you thought I was just stupid, didn't you? Janikowicz.
No, I was going to see if I could give it a better shot.
Yeah. Anyhow, they call him Andy J.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's what they call him. But he's a pretty cool character. I like his interviews and all that too. But yeah, he had 3. I question, has that ever happened when you had 3 races in a weekend and had 3 first-time winners?
I don't know.
Have there ever been 3 first-time winners in NASCAR? Because ARCA is a NASCAR class now. I'm not sure, but it definitely happened this weekend, and it wasn't like
this weekend. That's what it's talking about.
Yeah.
So I guess this is the only time, I guess. That's what it looks like. So
it might be. I can't remember one. And the thing is, heck, there was a couple other drivers up there in the top 4 or 5 in each one of those divisions that could have won as well, and it's still been the same outcome.
Yeah.
With the first time winner. They weren't the only ones up there.
Well, you want to talk about one of those now?
Yeah.
Or you want to? I'm just asking.
No, that's good. We covered pretty much what there was in the Cup. Heck, the biggest news of the day was the hurricane hitting Talladega. Like it or not, he is a Cup winner.
Yep.
So
awesome.
The show is open. If you want to come interview on here, we'll be here.
Yeah, he does live streams and all that stuff. I'm sure
we will definitely do one. I guess if you want to do that, then we'll talk about. You said you didn't get to watch all the O'Reilly's race.
No, I didn't catch all of it. I was out pretty much all day yesterday, and then I get home and Mom and Dad say, "You want to go? We're all going to get supper. You want to go?" And I'm like, "I go." No, I said, "Yeah, I'll go."
Yeah, I had to catch it a little late because I was actually at a wedding, but I did get to go back and watch it. So what I saw was, at the beginning of the race, Love was definitely one of the fastest cars there, like always. Hill had a good bit of speed too. He just didn't get the start up front and couldn't get the brakes to get there. They still have probably the most dominant cars at these tracks, but they didn't either one of them get a win. Hill wound up getting no, he had a bad pit stop. That's right. He had a bad pit stop too. They put him back and never just could make the ground back up. The very start of the race, Swalix decided he needed to spin the 48 car Star Poli. Don't know why exactly it needed that much aggression. Maybe he got pushed or something, but it looked to me like he just got into him and ruined his day. And then he goes, Swalix, let's go ahead and throw him under the bus for everything he did. He goes flying into the pit past 2 or 3 of his teammates, knocks the front end in on Cruz's car. No,
okay.
You look it up.
What?
Yeah.
Who did that?
Huh? Swalix flying in the pits at Talladega. Yeah, look that up. Yeah.
I forgot how to spell his name.
Oh yeah, he just went flying through the middle of all the Toyotas pitted together, and boy, he just about ruined some of their days. I don't know if he just didn't pump the brakes before he went in or what the whole deal was there. But yeah, he about ruined their day. So anyhow, that wound up getting him a penalty.
Can't spell.
He wound up a lap down. It's on a pit stop.
Pit stop.
Yeah. Where they're entering the pit road. There it is right there.
This is it?
Yeah, watch it. See where he just blew through the middle of them?
Yeah.
And he wound up hitting. You can see that's way too much speed. Yeah, he wound up hitting the front of Cruz's car, so kind of messed him up a little bit, but Cruz bounced back and had a good finish. But Swalix got a penalty, got put down a lap, and then there at the end of the race, he's running with the leaders a lap down, and him and Mayer get together, ruins Mayer's day. So he didn't, overall, he probably left the race with more people mad at him than happy with him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you tell me what happened there. It looks to me like, you usually have to pump your brakes to get your brakes.
Usually.
Where they'll slow you down coming in, but he was coming in hot.
It looks like one of those bullies in Disney movies when they go past it, so they just nudge you right in the shoulder. That's what he looks.
Well, he screwed up. He did something wrong there. So
he's coming through. Excuse me.
That was probably the biggest screw up of the day by anybody with the 2 or 3 things that he had going on. Allgaier won a stage, Quapple won a stage, and then after they were doing a pit under green flag, both of them were already out, and they've got some kind of new blend deal where if somebody's coming faster and you're blending in, you can't slow them down. Well, they both wound up getting a penalty, had to do a drive-through, and it cost them a chance at the race. Neither one of them quite understood the rule. That was supposedly explained at the driver's meeting, but neither one of them had a clue what they were talking about. So they were taken out of it, which left the drivers that you saw there at the end racing for the win. Sheldon Creed had a really fast car. Was surprised he didn't win, honestly, but they got the right run and the right time and wound up taking the win. So he was a first-time winner. Probably, if you had to vote for a most improved driver,
Corey Day.
Corey Day is probably on that list for sure, because after his little getting his ears pinned back by Mr. H, he is definitely
cleaned his act up.
Cleaned his act up and done a lot better job of not running over people and not tearing up cars. But he gets the win, and Brent Cruz wound up second. I thought Creed had got second, but I guess Cruz wound up second. This kid's going somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is his first year in this, isn't it?
Top 5 every week.
I mean,
the
the
boys.
stuff I see out of him, he looks like a seasoned.
We know he's in a top car, but the boy's 18 years old, man. He's up there every week running for, top 4s and 5s and 3s and wins soon, I'm sure.
You're starting to get to that mid-season point. Are we about to see Connor Zilic 2.0?
Wouldn't surprise me.
I mean,
boy's
winning
talented.
race after race after race.
Yeah, he's talented. If he does that, keep his butt there. Don't send him up yet. Let's do something right by somebody. Leave him there for a few years. Even if he does show up, show out like last year with Zilic. Creed wound up with a 3rd, which another good day for him. Oh, what else do we have? That was probably, I wish you'd have seen the whole thing, because that was probably the best. I know it's the only O'Reilly's race they've ever had there, but nationwide, any of that going back. A lot of 3-wide racing, a lot of passing, a lot of, in and out, and just a good, exciting race. Not just getting line and ride for 100 laps. They really put on a great show, in my opinion.
Man, I've seen clips of it. And from what I see and a lot of the reactions I'm hearing online, like, it just looks fun. Like that looks like old school NASCAR. And
I mean, you're not running around there at 220 miles an hour. You'll never have that again. But that race was enjoyable, really enjoyable to watch. And the ARCA race was as well. Maybe not quite as much as the O'Reilly's race, but for an ARCA race, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of that one too. I didn't catch the whole thing, but
Did you see the ending of it?
yes, I saw. I did see the ending of it.
So you saw the last several laps. Tell me why people are saying Cletus can't drive. Maybe they're blind. They can't see.
They just don't like a good old boy getting on the wheel. That's all.
He's done a good job.
I think he did a good job. Let me see if I can find it.
I mean, he was up there with the best they had to throw at him at the end of the race and almost got a win.
Yeah, I mean, see, he's coming around. He's holding good in the pack. Like, I don't know. I imagine it's because of this thing right here. Where, who was that got up into him there? That's,
Gus Dean?
I think that's,
Yeah.
or was that Robust?
No, that was Dean.
Was
yeah,
it?
they got together a little bit then. No harm, no foul. Nobody got knocked out of the race.
He went up into him, and Cletus responded and pushed down a little bit. Which was he loose though, or did he just push him down? That's what I couldn't tell from that video.
He was just making a move, and they got together a little bit. But like I say, at the end of the day, no harm, no foul. They didn't wreck nobody. They both came down, came back up.
That's hard racing,
and
that's what it is.
And Andy J come by and got the win. I mean, he told him on the radio, Cletus did, he said he was winning that race today, and he tried.
That's right.
And he led the race for a while prior to that, too, now.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that from starting. I think he started back in the 20s. If I remember right. Yeah, his start was back quite a ways. And, yeah, the qualifying was way back. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I think people just give him a lot of hate now just to hate. I think that's where he gets a lot of it from. I mean, what was that? What was that, Austin? I don't like Cletus. Oh, sorry, bud.
Yeah.
He's never going to let me do a show again.
Cletus almost got an ARCA win yesterday.
I know, but I just don't see how people can hate on it. This is a guy that, I mean, everybody you know, a lot of us like him, but there are a lot of people that are there saying, you shouldn't be out there. Why are you there? You're just a YouTuber. Why are you running a truck race and O'Reilly's race and stuff? And whether you're not like it or not, he ran those races. He did how he did in them. But you cannot deny the improvement that's happened here, because he ran here last year, didn't he? I think he got a what? Did he get a top 10?
He got a top 10 with a dead cylinder, if I remember right.
Yeah.
I think that's how that played out.
So to me, I don't understand why some people just will not accept and just talk about the level of improvement he's shown. Yeah. And it's awesome to me. But all people want to do is get on here and look at the bad stuff.
No, I mean, he's done
or say bad things.
He's done a really good job since he started getting into some of the NASCAR series. Yeah. And whether you like it or not,
he's out there.
He's out there. This is for entertainment. I made a comment on the internet yesterday, something to the effect of that, you know, you got a couple of YouTuber guys out there that are doing something that we could only dream of.
Yeah.
Given the opportunity, and they said, hey, you can go out there and drive this race this weekend. What are you going to do?
Get in the car.
Sit your butt at home and go, well, I didn't deserve it. It's not the first thing he ever drove fast.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's done
some racing around an oval track. It is the ARCA series. Look here, we had guys back in, when was it? I was helping people do some work on their cars back in the late 80s, early 90s, and they were running ARCA series, what they used to call a sportsman series. And I've even helped some guys do some stuff to some cup cars and all. Very limited, but some other stuff. And these guys weren't, really experienced racers. They'd raced some dirt races and this and that, but they got out there and ran those races.
Yeah.
No, he's not ready to get up there and run in the Cup Series right now, but Cletus ain't a kid.
No.
He's only got so many years that he can get out there and try to do this. So. Yeah. I didn't see where he caused anybody a problem, and he almost won the race yesterday. So if he don't deserve to be there, who does?
That's what I'm saying. It's like I was telling you earlier, and I've said on the show when we talked about the O'Reilly series, is it represents to me what the core of NASCAR is, what was started on, is if you get an opportunity to go out there and drive a car and race, that's just what you do, I mean, like I say, there's a lot of other sports that, and there are stories of some people getting into sport, MLB or NFL or something after starting low. I think of Kurt Warner when he started off at the he didn't get drafted, and then he went to arena football and stuff like that, and then got a call to try out for the Rams. But in most sports, that's just not how it works. If you don't do it in college or whatever, or whatever, that's pretty much it. Like, you don't get to just throw footballs on YouTube and get called up for a tryout with the Falcons, so, or with the Braves with baseball or whatever. So this is what NASCAR is all about to me, because that's how it started. It was just a couple guys that fixed up cars, and if you had money, you could go race. Yeah. And that's why I love it so much, because he's just the guy that got an opportunity and has some money, and he's going racing.
I've been around racing forever and ever and ever. I'm going to tell you that there's a certain amount of skill level that you'll build up over the years, and you will get better as you progress and do things. But you have two things. You have more than two, but you have guys that have natural talent. They can get in the car and they can do well in it. Mm-hmm. You got middle of roaders that are just going to be whatever. They might luck up and win a race here and there if they run for 20 years. And then you got people that flat ass just can't drive. It's as simple as that. They just can't do it. They don't have the brain power, the willpower, the skill set or nothing. They just can't do it. I've been around all of them. And there's some guys you can take out there and run them for a year, and hey, they're good. Yeah. They're golden. They're just good. You just work on some fine tuning with some stuff for them. The talent's already there. It's not like they need to train to swing a bat a certain way or shoot and then you got people like that too in sports, as well. Some people just naturally, Bo Jackson or something like that, they're just good. There's nothing to do about it. I mean, whatever they do. And then it's across in all the sports that you have people like that. But I think it's just a little quicker and easier to plop somebody's butt down in the seat of a car. Yeah. And do a little work with. And here's the other thing. Now, you think about Cletus out there running. It's not like Cletus is just out there jumping in the car and going around the track.
Oh, no.
He's doing the sim at RCR. He's doing a whole lot of things to make himself a better driver and more skilled at what he's doing. So back off, people. Leave them alone. Or just keep complaining. I don't care.
Yeah.
It don't affect me.
It might be like Denny, he likes to hear your boos.
Yeah, it don't affect me one way or the other. But I mean, the reality of it, the boy's doing, or the man, he's a grown man, doing everything he can. Which leads me to another point. Talking about different sports and different things. And also, I would be ran under a bus if I didn't miss this. Apparently, I don't know if you saw it. You know who Stephen A. Smith is, right?
Oh, boy.
Stephen A. Smith decided to make a comment that NASCAR drivers are not athletes. Isn't that how he said it?
Pretty much. It was.
Let's pull it up, because I don't want to get it wrong. I don't want him, upset that people are telling lies on him, and I don't want to be known for that. To see what his exact words were.
A NASCAR driver, you can be behind the wheel of a car in your 60s and 70s for crying out loud. Or here, let me do my Stephen. You can be behind the wheel of a car in your 60s for 70s for... I can't do a Stephen A. impression. I thought I could. I could do some for other ones. For crying out loud, a golfer is not an athlete. A NASCAR driver is not an athlete. Just because you got to walk the course for 18 holes for 4 days, that doesn't make you an athlete. Stephen A. Smith.
So how many golfers, let's start with golf. How many golfers in their 60s, 70s are winning PGA tournaments?
Not many that I know
I
of.
don't never remember any of them. How many NASCAR drivers are winning cup races in their 60s and 70s? Or 50s?
I don't know. Denny's pretty good. We might see in a few. But no, currently no.
Denny's in his 40s.
I know, but I'm saying we'll see. We'll see in several years down the road, maybe. But
yeah, I'm just saying.
He's still holding in his 40s. So. But no, I know what you mean. He's currently no, not that I can remember.
No, I've been around it since the 60s and 70s, and no, they're not winning races. Yeah, they can go out there, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You could go out there and probably get a quarterback that was a good quarterback in high school and put him out there at 50 years old, and he could throw a touchdown pass. That don't mean he can take the punishment if somebody lays his butt out on the ground, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's only 44. I was going to talk about Phillip Rivers there for a second.
Denny's only about that same age.
Yeah, I know. Well, you saw what happened with that when he come. The Colts lost their quarterback last year, and Phillip Rivers, he got drafted the same year as Eli Manning did. And so they called him out of retirement to come play football, and everybody was joking. Grandpa's not going to do nothing. He rolled off the couch, and he was bigger after years, and he threw a few touchdowns. He looked pretty good. I got to be honest, but I was like, he's not 50. There's no way. But I was checking because I was going to talk about.
But no, I mean, and all sports are different.
Yeah.
The skill level's different. The physicality's different. Just because you're not beating on somebody, doesn't mean that you're not an athlete. I just have to disagree with him.
And everybody's got their own definitions for stuff. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But
just to out and out say that. I mean, tell him to jump his butt in a car and go around there at 200 miles an hour for 4 hours. See how you feeling after that?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, now we're getting our instructions on what to talk about on the podcast. I told you we would.
I ain't talking about all that now. I already got notes on some. Well, I don't really have notes. I just wrote down that I need to talk about.
Yeah, I'm going to read through it. If I don't agree with it, we're just done.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. Don't care about Reddick having a points lead. He had it when he came in. Hendrick into the chase from the 30s.
Dude, learn how to take a vacation.
Yeah, okay? Enjoy your time off.
I'm sorry, folks at home. We're communicating with our co-host here.
Our co-host
through the video here.
Yeah, just sent us a whole bunch of instructions. Watch this. We enjoyed the race today. We're going to enjoy the race next week.
That's right.
Austin will be back next week, won't
he? Yeah.
And he's got a whole bunch of things that he can talk about here. Yes, Reddick still got the points lead. Yes. Hendrick is now into the chase, I guess.
I don't know if they updated this, but I'll check.
Yeah. Oh, and now we're actually even getting a phone call. Hold on, we're going to put you on, Austin.
I was having so much fun, too.
Here you go, Austin. Go ahead and talk. We're having a podcast right now. Go ahead.
We're literally in the middle.
Y'all recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
What is the conversation?
Huh? Conversation is we're about to wrap things up.
Oh, yeah?
We were talking about Stephen Smith calling NASCAR drivers non-athletes.
Oh.
That was the current motor conversation. Then I got this 4-page text from somebody, and I was reading it.
Yeah, somebody that's like on a little vacation here.
Yeah, you were supposed to be enjoying Hocevar's
Enjoy
first win.
life,
I thought
dude.
you'd be down at the track trying to meet him.
I had to come be at the scene of the event.
Did you get to go meet Hocevar?
Yeah,
You did?
yeah, he came right up there. He offered me the flag, and I told him to take it to that little boy.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We didn't see that on TV.
Yeah,
Well, that's how you remember it anyhow, right?
yeah.
Okay,
I wanted to be a part of the story.
okay.
He said he about broke his legs trying to drive a car like that.
Did they tell you what he did in his car? Sitting out the window trying to pull an Earnhardt?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said he about broke his legs doing that, but he'll figure out how to do it eventually.
They will stop that. They're gonna put the brakes on that so fast. The NASCAR won't never allow that again. You think they will?
Fun place. We got a new president now. He might be okay with it.
Maybe.
We'll see. If they do, it'll surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, you got to be a part of the podcast without being here, so.
Yeah, I just sent you my notes. I thought that's what I would want to talk about.
We've covered most of everything that meant a whole lot. Not who's wearing the points, but I don't even know. Huh?
I've written them all down already.
Oh, look at this.
I didn't. They're not actual notes, but I did write them down to go over them.
Oh, good job.
I'm smart.
Look at you stepping up like Steve O'Donnell.
I remembered most of them, but just in case I forgot one, I figured it'd be smart.
Connor's Johnny on the spot. You got everything covered.
Yeah.
I thought so.
We were telling them how much you enjoyed the wins this weekend, though. Cletus almost getting the win. We were going to see if we could get
I don't
up.
mind who won. Well, I might have mind who won the O'Reilly race, but
Why? 3 brand new winners? First time winners? How can it get any better than that?
because I'm tired of him. He still ain't went long enough without wrecking people. I mean, he's the same dude that was just a month and a half ago making every excuse when he ran over Zillish at the road course.
He's in a Hendrick's.car, so you can go ahead and expect wins out of him if he's a decent driver, and apparently he's a decent driver because he got a win.
Yeah. I don't mind the win. I just, I'm tired of running in 2 lanes. When you're full out, the 3rd lane can't be created, and you just ride in line. Whoever's at the front of both lines is going to run side by side the last 10 or 20 laps, and that's going to be your winner unless they wreck. We saw it today with Buescher and Hocevar. We saw it last year with Priest and whoever was on the other line. I can't remember.
Heck, they tried to run 3 wide. They took out 20 cars. You don't think everybody gets a little scared, gun shy after that?
3 miles. And 3rd lane don't never work. They can only do it when they're fuel saving.
I can't control the air.
Well,
I
no.
mean, air's going to do what air's going to do.
That's the problem with the car, and that's why it's good
I
that
know.
we're doing preseason thunder in January. Hope
Yeah.
they'll fix that.
I think just don't. I know how to fix it. Just don't race at Talladega anymore.
I know how to fix it. Race
Yeah,
the
we need
O'Reilly's
to get
cars.
rid of Daytona and Talladega.
Yeah, that's it. That's the answer.
Just
Let's
Atlanta,
go back to places
Charlotte,
like the
Atlanta,
Nashville Fairgrounds and
No, you got every race is different, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Every race me and Connor's been talking about it. Every race they had this weekend was more exciting than any one they've had there in quite some time.
they were. I think they had a good success with flipping the stages.
Yeah.
But I think of a Jeff Gluck post yesterday. He said whenever people say they want to go back away from this fuel saving, the O'Reilly race, now that wasn't exactly what they're looking for in the Cup race.
Hey,
They were all out all day.
yep. What if they just did 4 stages instead of 3?
Well, that was one idea that they were considering once upon a time, but I agree with the people that say you shouldn't allow a plate race to be worth more points than other tracks.
Don't pay points at the end of one of the stages.
I guess.
They can make the rules whatever they want to, but make it
you
what
might
you
as well just call it a 2000s debris caution.
Get rid of stages.
Hey, there's another one. Get rid of stages. Let's just let races play out like they naturally do.
I think they just need to go fix the car here and then we'll be fine. Instead of trying to change everything else, change the actual problem.
Yeah, that is a problem. Stages are a problem.
They made it better than it was.
Yeah.
Who cares if you get more points at one track than another?
Hocevar does. He won. He got the most.
Yeah, Hocevar probably does today because he could have got 10 more if they'd have had another stage in the possible.
Well, what's this thing? I don't know what they showed on TV or what, but he said that he posted this weekend and he said it today. He knew he was going to win today.
That's what he said. He said he put that on Instagram. I don't have his Instagram.
I think back to Bubba when he won Indy last year. He said that he just knew he was going to win that race before they even started it.
Yeah, well, Cletus said the same thing yesterday too, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're just saying these things or if NASCAR's letting them read the script.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I did that one time at a racetrack. I said I was going to win the race no matter what happened, and I won it. So I guess it can happen.
I guess if you say it every week, it'll be true at some point.
No, I said it that one week. I said I don't care what happens this weekend. I'm winning this race, and I didn't have a car fast enough to win it, but I just drove it till it about flipped over in every corner and wound up winning the race.
That's what I'm wondering, if it's just like a mental thing. If you just tell yourself you're going to do it, maybe you just really do find a way.
Yeah, could be.
I don't know.
So what did all the people with you think about the race? You got a whole crew there with you. What do they think?
The whole crowd seemed to enjoy it.
Well, that's good.
We had some people happy that Larson got laughs.
Just had to throw it out there, huh? How about your boy got him a top 10? First time, what, in 2 years?
Yeah, but it took all the cars in front of him to wreck out, didn't it?
First top 10 since the last race last year.
Oh, okay. First top 10 this year.
That was on the list I sent you. You know, today's the first time he made a single lap in the top 20 during the race since Darlington.
Wow. Yeah. He done good, but not as good as my driver. My guy beat him.
Yeah, I had him picked, so I'm okay with that.
Oh, did you? I didn't. I should have picked my guy, but I didn't. Kind of got on to me when he got here about not believing in my own guy.
You had
And you got on to me too. Huh? Yeah, I had. Did I have? Yeah, that's right. I had Hocevar. Had the hurricane today.
Yeah. All right.
You gonna be around for next week's show at Texas?
I think that's where we're headed now.
Y'all head swing on out to Texas and just do the rounds while you're out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Just quit college and start following NASCAR.
That's the plan.
All right. Well, Connor will edit all this out.
All right.
I'm just kidding. All right, bud. We'll see you.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right.
All right.
So much for that. Never seen a podcast done quite like that, but
Nope.
our focus group or control group got a hold of us and told us this is what we were doing.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we were talking about Smith. So we decided that Stephen Smith don't know what he's talking about, right?
See, well, yeah, and like I say, I think it goes back to a lot of people.
What is your opinion of an athlete?
Yeah, well, because some people, their opinion of an athlete is they compete in the sport. But see, then you go down the rabbit hole of what is a sport.
Yeah.
Because as I can tell you from personal experience for years, as a marching band kid, that's right, get your laughs out now, I play saxophone.
But
But I mean, no. But as a marching band kid, you hear that all the time. Marching band's not a sport. You're not athletes. But then some people say, well, you're competing for stuff and you're doing this and you're doing that. You're out there sweating and doing all that stuff. You're an athlete. And then some people say, but you're not bumping into each other like a football player, so you're not an athlete. You know, so it just depends on what you consider. Because if that was your definition, baseball players aren't athletes. Yeah, they run, but they don't hit each other.
all right, I'm reading exactly what he's saying here. You can be behind the wheel of a car in your 60s or your 70s. Well, I'm right in the middle. I'm 65. I'm dead in the middle of that. I can still shoot hoops. I can still throw a football. I can still kick a football. Maybe I can't do it on a pro level, but I can still do it.
You can do it.
So you got guys in their 60s driving cars. Does that say they can, just because they're that age and they can drive a car, that means they can drive it out there competing with them? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot of things in your 60s or 70s, you know, so that argument doesn't hold water by what I'm saying, by the way he argued it.
I think the overall consensus here is that is an awful take.
Yeah,
NASCAR drivers 100% are athletes in whatever definition you choose to use. I don't see how you could say they're not.
I'll bet you right now I can kick or throw a football a lot farther at 65 than a lot of kids or men that are 20s and 30s.
Yeah,
but that don't make me in the NFL. And I guarantee you, I can show you a buttload of them I can take to a basketball course and wear their butt out.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, we get on the court, I'll wear them out. And it's not that I'm that good, it's just I can do it, and they never have done it. So the way he argued that, I think, doesn't hold water.
No.
Are they the same kind of athlete as a football player or a baseball player? Or maybe he is. Maybe he is a baseball player. What does a baseball player do?
They run to the bases.
They run the bases a little bit. They stand there for the most time.
Pitchers,
Yeah, the pitcher's working. The rest of them, pitcher and the catcher's working. Everybody else is kind of walking around, mulling around most of the time, let's be honest.
But they run a lot,
I mean, they don't beat on each other like football players do. Basketball players anymore, from what I've seen, they're a bunch of...
No, they kind of...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pretty much. They're like soccer players.
You get a free throw.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like soccer.
Lord God, when we played basketball, it was, if you didn't leave with a bloody nose, you hadn't played that day.
That's why I like hockey.
Yeah. No, it wasn't because we were trying to do it. It was just we were aggressive.
No, but that's what I mean.
I mean, I never played in the NBA, but I played for a team and when I was in the Army and played for other teams and all, and played with a bunch of guys. And yeah, we were aggressive. Everybody wasn't crying on the court about you bumped into me. So anyhow, I don't think his argument holds water, not in my opinion. But it is an opinion, just like we feel about drivers. It's just an opinion. But I did like what somebody said, strap his butt on the other side of a car and let him go around the track with one of these guys one time and see what kind of athletes he thinks they are.
That's right.
Let him run around Darlington with him in a 2-seater car.
See, I mean, he might not think it's much for, he'll probably be like, oh, this is fast for like the first few laps. But you feel those G-forces for 200-something laps and all that stuff. I mean, that's got...
I don't know. You get around on the track. He might change his mind in a hurry when he's out there by the wall going, no.
Yeah. Kid him up there with Larson at Homestead.
Yeah.
Let him ride up against the wall.
He might, and especially put him in that pile of cars right there that they show on the picture with him. Let him ride around there at almost 200 miles an hour with somebody 2 inches from your door.
Oh, he'd be panicking.
Yeah. But whatever. We all have them. Opinions.
Yeah. Well, I guess
another successful podcast, or unsuccessful, unsuccessful.
Well, you don't want to talk about the rest of this stuff?
Oh, the Austin stuff?
This is stuff that I was...
Oh, that's what you want to talk about.
Well,
bring it up.
A lot of that stuff you want to talk about. Well, I mean, this is the
Show me what you got.
For news. This is a big week, Frank. You need to be excited.
Woo-hoo!
We got a bunch of different stuff this week. Let's start with something small here.
Go ahead and give it to me.
Because we were just talking about him. Cletus McFarland is about to make his second O'Reilly start at Nashville.
He should never race in O'Reilly's. He don't know what he's doing. He's going to ruin the show.
Whether you like it or not, he's going to Nashville.
I'm just going to throw that part in.
On May 30th, he's
now
going to
I'm going to tell you how I really feel. Good.
Yeah.
Glad to see it.
Awesome.
I hope he wins.
Me too.
I know he won't, but I hope he does.
I hope he does good though. I think Nashville's a good track for him. It's a lot better to start off with than Rocky.
Show me on the chicken where he hurt you.
You
By
all right,
being
bud?
out there.
You all right, bud?
All you dissenters, show me on there where he hurt you.
You all right, bud?
Yeah. Because he got the race and you didn't.
Unlikely is. Ooh. Never gonna get to do a show again. Never.
All right.
Oh shoot.
No, I'm talking about people in general.
Oh.
They're mad because he gets to race and they don't, right?
Yes, that's
Jealousy
what I
is a
think
bad
it
thing.
is. But
I hope every one of y'all that's out there crying and pissing and moaning can go ahead and get your shot, and then you'll be less mad at him for doing it.
good for Cletus though. I mean, Nashville's a decent track. I think he'll do all right. And I look forward to it.
Good. Great
Good
for him.
stuff.
I'm happy as I can be.
That's right.
Great for NASCAR in general. It's an improvement for NASCAR as a sport, which it is.
That's
a
right.
sport. Just him being out there.
Now,
What's the next thing we're gonna cover?
well, I wanted to hand because you know more about this one than I do. I forget what Austin was complaining about. The Chicagoland testing. They went back to Chicagoland and tested 3 cars out there, one for each manufacturer,
Yeah.
with 3 different drivers. And
Yeah,
I
who were
believe
the
you and
drivers?
Austin are upset about it.
Oh yeah.
I
who are
believe
the
it
drivers?
was Kyle Larson for Chevy,
Yeah.
Denny Hamlin for Toyota, and Ryan Blaney for Ford.
Yeah. So why not take your best 3 drivers that already have the best opportunity to win races and put them out there and give them a bunch of practice? I think that's what Austin was hollering about, and I can understand his side.
I get it, but at the same time, my argument was, is that not what you want out there? So you can see how these cars pushed to the limit will react to this track? That's how Goodyear gets feedback for tires and stuff like that?
But you give them an advantage when you show back up to people that already have a better team to start with, more resources, that are already at the top of the heap, and now you take another guy and say, all right, we're going to put you a little bit lower because we're giving them an advantage before you show up there.
And I understand
At the very least, send a track house driver with them, a legacy driver with them, one of the other cars.
I don't think that they should do 1 per whatever, but I do think if you want to get, like I say, you're not going to get the same performance. If you sent Shane Van Gisbergen over there, I love Shane, but if you're not going to get the same results out of that car that you're going to get out of what Kyle Larson's doing, and you're not going to see, because you could maybe be getting a lot more out of that car and those tires at that track that that Goodyear doesn't know about to adjust for or whatever.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but you're just giving them an advantage, and I don't think that's right.
I reckon so, and that could be true. But at the same time, that's just the way I was looking at it. Was wouldn't you want the best?
Another way to solve that is when they get there. Sure, now we figured out what tire we want. We got a tire. This is going to be a super duper tire. Give everybody enough practice where they can figure it out.
Well, that's the other problem.
That would probably be the way to solve that, instead of just saying, "Oh, you get 20 laps, whatever."
Yeah.
No, get them out there the day before and run. First practice, second practice, whatever. Get your car set up right. But darn good and well that Gibbs and Hendrick, none of those guys are sharing what they're learning. They can say whatever they want to. These are supposed to be their feeder team, their helper team. They ain't helping these guys out.
No.
They're really not.
I don't know. It's tough. I don't think many people really care about it, but that was something Austin wanted us to bring up, and he said he was going to be really mad if we didn't. So
I agree with that and all that though. You shouldn't let the best 3 teams be out there practicing, and then nobody else show up. And then when they show up, well, why are they 2 miles an hour faster than everybody? Because they should be.
Well, I guess the third thing is, I'm saving the big one for last. So I guess the third thing that happened this week is Daniel Dye is racing Cup Series races.
Yeah.
How about that? This is our third guy that's gotten back into a car after some sensitivity deal going on, and it's just awesome. I mean, it's not me loving Daniel Dye. It's not me. I just think that it's funny how when everybody tries to keep somebody down nowadays if they slip up and say something or whatever. Like in NASCAR, that's just a way for you to get a better ride.
Oh man,
Because it's happened with.
look here.
We know who started it.
Yeah. Once again, let me see that chicken for a second.
Oh boy.
Let me see him. Show me on the chicken where Larson or Dyer, any of them hurt you, please. Because he hasn't hurt a darn soul by saying none of the things they said. They are words. They didn't hurt nobody. Get over yourself. Grow up.
But people got mad at Dye and he got suspended.
Yeah, grow up.
In NASCAR, that's just another word for we'll put you in a decent ride now.
Yeah.
Or better than what you were in.
I'm sorry. Once again, I am 65. I ain't listening to that crap. He didn't hurt nobody.
No.
If you don't like him for it, nobody said you have to like him.
No. But
Quit with all your sensitivity bull crap.
Well, that's what it was.
Go on a real job site somewhere one day and see what the heck really happens. Not in whatever setting you're in San Francisco or wherever the heck you are. Go to a real job site somewhere and see what really, really happens. You might be surprised. You leave there crying.
Yeah.
And nobody's hurting nobody. They leave there with a smile at the end of the day on the end of their face.
All right, man. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, nobody hates nobody there.
They just insulted my entire bloodline and everything else and all that.
It's just people
Like, all right, man. I'll see you later.
You know, whatever. It's nobody's hurt nobody.
But still,
it's interesting.
He's following Kyle Larson, Noah Gragson in the list of people that get
come back stronger.
Come back stronger because he will be running 4 races, including the one today, which we didn't mention him because I was waiting until this. So Talladega today, Pocono, Daytona, and then the second Talladega race this year will be the 4 races he's running in the 78 Live Fast Motorsports car. So I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, not a Daniel Dye fan. Don't care about him one way or the other, but he didn't hurt nobody. He said something about somebody's, or he tried to pretend like he was a homosexual or something. I don't know. It wasn't, tell him, hey, no, you can't do that and let people see it. And yes, you can. It didn't hurt nobody. You people got to get over being so sensitive.
Yep.
I promise you, it ain't hurting you.
No, and
if you're gonna let words hurt you, then life's gonna be hard on you.
Yeah.
No, nobody's picking at you. Nobody's hating you because of it. They just playing.
Well, speaking of words hurting you, because I wanted to bring this up real quick while I just got to think about it actually, was Kyle Busch has let a lot of words hurt him. And we've talked about this over the past couple of weeks. But recently he went on a show and kind of just made things worse. I'm trying to find the clip from it. First of all, he talked about how he has a hate list in NASCAR, which consists of, do you see all this?
No, Austin was supposed to send it to me. I did see it, yeah.
He has a hate list. Don't talk to Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, or Carson Hocevar. And I know he was hating himself today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
That was on Sean Hamdi's show, right? Isn't that?
What was the name?
I think that's right.
Yeah, Sean Hannity.
Yeah.
No, I spoke Sean.
He's not doing a whole lot for his legacy.
No, and
that Mount Rushmore stuff's getting uglier and uglier with him, I think, because of where he's at and what it's doing to him.
But he basically went on there saying, "Yep, Denny said I'm washed and I'm this and I'm that again," and he's going after Denny and even Austin said last week, Denny never said that. He never said that.
Yeah.
If you watch that show, Denny said, was his last year at Joe Gibbs Racing not great? Yes. Has things been tough and he's not matching what Austin's doing? Yes, but at the same time, it's hard to see what's happening and there's a lot of problems that we don't know about, and maybe he just still has to figure out how to tackle the car. But he never once was like, Kyle Busch should be out of NASCAR, this. He's just not helping his image.
No, so he's not helping his legacy in NASCAR.
No.
If he has to retire now, never having done nothing in the last 3 years, it'll look worse if you sit there and piss and moan about it and complain. Let's just say, hey, the car's got to be better. We're working towards it. I know what I can do. Leave it at that.
And then, to me,
But whatever.
just,
He's Kyle Busch. He's never been one holding his tongue.
no, but it just doesn't work the same when you're running 30th every week.
Right.
Which,
right.
except for this week, of course, you got a top 10 because all the cars in front of them crashed, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But
I wish him the best for Austin's sake, being a big fan.
Well,
I
yeah.
hope he does better. But I don't see it.
But stuff like this makes it so hard for me to just, because before when he was running back and he was just talking about, man, I wish we could get it. I was like, I sympathize with him. But now he's like making allegations that people are trashing him doing this, and I'm like, that. No, he never did that.
Yeah.
And I think he's in his own head, and we beat this to death over the past couple of weeks, but he just keeps talking. So,
Hey, if he's gonna make the news with it, we're gonna report on it.
That's right.
It gives us something to talk about.
Now, the next thing I want to talk about is kind of a bigger thing that's been around. Have you seen this?
What is it?
That John Probst, I guess I don't know how you say that,
Yeah.
put out something that said they have a CUV body developed for their electric vehicle in NASCAR. He says they're not breaking news that they're going to CUV, but there are things on a roadmap to consider. You'd have a truck, a CUV, and a cup. So he's basically saying he's talking about that they should replace the NASCAR O'Reilly series with a CUV series, basically an electric series, like a sedan kind of.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Frank?
So when I go to a race or I turn a race on the television and here's what I hear,
Yeah.
I'm done. I won't watch it anymore. The noise is a big part of it.
Yeah.
And I think you'll lose almost your entire fan base.
Yep. And
I love racing, but you gotta have some noise there for the excitement.
Yeah, and it's something that's gone around, and to me, and Junior commented on it, saying that it would destroy the series and that it's not something that he would be interested in, that Junior Motorsports would not be a part of.
Really?
Yeah, so like you'd be losing one of your biggest faces.
So you take Junior Motorsports, Hendrick's is probably going with him, so that's 90% of the good part of the field.
Yeah, you would be losing so much, and to me, the O'Reilly series right now is the best performing series you have in NASCAR from what the numbers show, from what I've seen. The only thing I've heard people say is they don't like always how the CW is presented when they do their broadcast.
Yeah, you just can't read who's in what position and
No.
how many seconds behind they are.
And,
other than that, it's a fine race.
And
You try to read down at the bottom of the screen, and I don't have a 100-inch screen, but I've got probably 60-something, and
yeah.
you try to see there at the bottom, I can't tell who's, huh?
No, you can't tell it.
Yeah, tell who's a half a second, 2 seconds back, you just can't read it.
But see that. But to me, all I've seen from people is how much they love the O'Reilly series. The numbers are up, and everybody just says this is like old school NASCAR. They run good. They have fun races.
Sure.
Everybody, from what I've seen, loves this. So to me, you're going to take your series that's doing the best, and you're talking about wanting to replace it with something that everybody unanimously thinks is stupid.
Yeah,
and where does the common sense come in there?
ARCA, between last year and this year, I've never really been at much on ARCA. I've known it was there.
Yeah.
I've seen some stuff. In the last 2 years, it's built a whole lot more excitement between Butterbean and now with Cletus and all that. I think that this guy, if they play that right, ARCA could be a very big series. I mean, it needs some more support.
Yeah.
Maybe a few. I don't think when he Gibbs and all those guys down there running it.
No.
But if somehow they could have some involvement in it without just throwing a ton of money and saying we got to win, you know what I mean? I don't know how to put that, but
it's just
that could be a great series too. And I've always loved the truck series. I've just never been a time when I didn't like to watch the truck race. But we used to run a truck stock car. All right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Y'all did?
Yeah, we ran a Ford and a Toyota truck.
Huh.
Yep, and stock car racing.
Huh.
Yep. And I've worked on some for the one of the smaller truck series. I helped work on some of those before that they ran in one of these nationwide series in a truck. So I've just kind of always had a place in my heart for them. I actually set up a guy's one time, and I forget he ran a race up Kentucky or Nashville or somewhere. Went up there and won the race.
To me, you'd be throwing away what people have right now as an escape from the Cup Series. And I say that, I know that sounds bad, but like, and I've complained for here weeks on it, I hate one lug wheels, I hate stuff like that. So when you can go down to a series like that not only feels like old NASCAR does, but just looks like it too, and everything else. It just has that spirit, and to me, you go replacing that with EV, and they probably have one lug wheels and all that other stuff. And that's how you get people to stop watching.
Yeah.
It's just me.
I don't know who John Probst is. He's
the
NASCAR
EVP or something.
EVP.
Is that electric vehicle president or something?
Please don't.
Please don't, yeah. Bad change.
Yeah.
But hopefully that will be presented by the biggest news of the week. I mean, I assume you saw about this, right? Everybody saw about this.
What, the biggest news of the week?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Breaking news.
Uncle Jim,
Jim France, will not be the CEO of NASCAR anymore after, I don't know, when is he already stepped down? Or is it going to be after this season?
No, I
it
thought
just says it is stepping down.
Yeah, I thought he was stepping down like almost immediately.
Right. So he's out. Woo!
I see Ben Kennedy being a big part of what runs NASCAR soon.
Well, he's being promoted to chief operating officer.
Yeah, I see that being a big part of it.
And this is something that NASCAR fans have wanted for a long time. I mean, a long time. Because
we hope.
Yeah, well, and I've seen a lot
of people.
They
tell you, be careful what you wish for. Sometimes it gets worse, but I don't think it will in this case.
No, and I think a lot of people are really misjudging this already, because I've seen a lot of people, when they posted this, were reacting to it. They were cheering because Jim was stepping down, and then they saw that, Steve O'Donnell was going to replace him as the CEO.
I think Steve's got I think he's got the goodwill of fans in his heart. I really do. I could be wrong.
That's what I see.
I could be proven wrong, but I think he does, and I think Ben Kennedy does. That's why I think that this will be a step in the right direction.
I think so. And I mean, he's already talked about stuff like when he went on Door Bumper Clear the other week, he's really in favor of cutting down on caution laps.
Look here.
And things like that. I mean,
I'm of the old ilk and all this and that, but I'm smart enough to know that where's your fan base at now? Where are you getting your hits at? Where's the people coming from? They're not coming from TV. They're not coming from the radio.
They're coming from the stands.
It's the internet.
Well, yeah,
Space out there, podcasts. I mean, there's more people going to see what he says on that podcast in little blips, possibly.
Yeah.
They'll never see on TV. Definitely ain't gonna hear it on the radio. You ain't gonna read about it in the newspaper.
No.
Things have changed. You got to get with the times if you want to keep up. It don't matter what sport you're into. If you're gonna look up something on baseball or football or whatever, you're gonna look on the computer, right, or on your phone. You're not looking at TV to see what happened.
No.
I mean, that's what we used to get. That's all we used to get. You had to watch the news, see what happened, pick up the newspaper. That's where it was. It ain't there, man.
No.
It's not there at all anymore.
No.
It's a new day. You got to be in, keep up with what's going on there if you want to know what's happening. I think they realize that. That's why he's starting to do these podcasts and think, I mean, who does everybody look at for what's going on in NASCAR?
The podcast.
Junior is probably the biggest one.
Denny,
he's another big one. You got 3 or 4 podcasters. You got some of them that look at Kenny Wallace and
Door Bumper Clear. That's the one he went on.
Right. There's certain ones that that people are going to follow and see. Hey, this is what's going on with NASCAR.
Yep. And to me, like I said, he's already made comments about certain things that fans have talked about, wanting and things like that. And I mean, I don't see how you could think this is anything but a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, if he has been on the record saying, yeah, I'm all for the way Jim's run things. I mean, of course, he was his boss at the time. So, yeah, he was going to be in support of things. But as far as I know, and Austin was talking about the other day, Steve was trying to do a lot to help those guys on the other side of the lawsuit when that was going on. He was in favor of helping teams and stuff.
Yeah.
And all that. And so to me, you've got a guy that's got goodwill of teams and fans in his heart. And I think, and like you said, with Ben Kennedy stepping up too, I know he's got a lot of that behind him too. I don't see how you could see this as a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
You could start seeing things that we've wanted to see for years. Maybe we'll get no stage cautions anymore. Maybe you'll have stages, but no stage breaks. Maybe you'll have, maybe they'll come out with a new car with 5-lug wheels on it. Maybe, stupid stuff like that. Not stupid, I think it's awesome. But maybe you'll finally see some of these changes, adding different races back to the schedule, things like that you've just wanted to see for years.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. They've tried to make some positive steps this year, and it's definitely been more exciting and better. And hopefully it'll remain going in that direction.
It's a new age.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Well, that's all I got, I think, for news and stuff.
All right. You sure?
I guess. Is there one I'm forgetting?
No, I think that's that.
Yeah,
That should have hit the highlights for sure.
It was just a busy week,
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll be going to where are we going next week?
Texas.
Oh boy, he's choosing Texas. I can tell. Ella Langley, please come on the show. Please, shoot my shot.
Is Hocevar going back to back at Texas?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing it.
He had the cowboy hat and boots on today.
That's right.
He was already dressed for it.
I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Who won Texas last year? Is that a Chase Elliott win?
Mm-hmm. Austin's not here. I can't tell you.
That's right. Austin, who won?
I have to look at my phone to remember. Some of them I can vaguely remember.
Who won? I don't know. This race back in 1963. Well, that was old so and so.
Yeah, he got him down now. He's a computer when it comes to that stuff.
I don't know how he remembers all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm actually about to look it up because I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, that says. Oh, Joey won. Joey won. I think Chase won Nashville. It was one of them. I don't remember. But so who you think's gonna win, Frank? You can make some picks here. Of Hocevar?
Hocevar, he's on a roll, buddy.
Hocevar.
Huh?
You think Hocevar's gonna win?
Sure.
Well, okay, if that's your pick. I think I'm gonna take old.
I'm probably wrong, but I think you know how to fire into somebody's butt. Sometimes it stays lit for a little while.
I don't know if Michael Jordan's going to show up next week. I'd say Reddick because that seems to be a theme going on. But I don't know. I think I'll go ahead and I'll say I think it's Brad week. They had speed today. I'm gonna go with Brad week again just because I really don't know who I want to pick.
Okay.
So.
I really want to see Hocevar go back to back.
Oh, I'd love to see Hocevar go back to back.
You know I want Ross to win every week, but
I want Larson
to go back to back. That'd just kill a bunch of people.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
That'd just break some people's hearts.
Make my day.
Make my day too. Make my week. Yeah, that'd be 2 solid good weeks.
That's right.
You got to find something. If he wins 2 weeks in a row, you got to find something smart to say though.
Yeah. I beat your driver that beat your favorite driver?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah. It'd be cool. We're gonna hope it happens.
Yeah.
I want to see a back to back.
That's right.
Reddick can take off for
a month.
Longer. He's had enough wins this year. How about that?
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's good. He's got his wins for this year. Time to worry about next year. Go ahead and start getting prepared for that.
That's right.
Some other people need to do some winning.
Like Kyle Larson, please.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. I guess we'll be choosing Texas next week. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay.
I think, do they all race at Texas next week?
Yeah, every series.
All 3 series?
All 3 of
That's
them.
what I thought, okay.
We'll have Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
All right, cool. That's right, the race is like 8 o'clock. Thank you, NASCAR. I want to go ahead and thank you for making the truck race at 8 o'clock on Friday night instead of 4 o'clock. When people can't get there to watch it, I have to leave work early, and the guys that work for me go, "Well, you leaving early today?" I'm not going to watch the race. Then the next week they want to go do something stupid. I got to go. You can't do that. So that's not a good look.
No.
So thank you for making it 8 o'clock.
That's right. All right.
We done?
I think so. I was just going to say bye and tell them we'll see you later. I really enjoyed my time as your
Like, comment,
awesome
share,
replacement here.
fast forward.
Yeah, please
rewind.
comment. Tell us what you think. Tell me why I have a stupid haircut or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week in Texas. So,
Yeehaw!
that's right. Go Braves!
All right, Austin. See you later, Austin.
Yeah.